Welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday on the Wheel of Fortune is what I'm calling it. And it has nothing to do with the game show. It has everything to do with the tarot cards, the Wheel of Fortune. It's just an idea that when things go up, like life is a wheel of fortune, Ka is a wheel, and you go, when you're on top, get ready because you're going to be on the bottom. When you're on the bottom, get ready because you're going to be on the top. It's a wheel of fortune. It's that idea anyway. So nice hat. What's going on? 5-star general. What's up, Mark, Flash, Mitch, David? Hello. I'm wearing the hat because I got a haircut, and my stylist, when she was done cutting my hair, she pointed at my face and she said, "Well, I cut your hair, but I assume you're going to do something about this." And she pointed at my face. And I'm like, "Well, I understand you want your best work represented, but I can't do anything about my face." So I had to apologize and go about my day. Just moving the microphone down. So, greetings. Hello. Hello, David. Jason. Happy Monday, Jason. PJ and the Beef. Hello, Stephen Dwayne Ellison Jr. Cat House. Flash. Well, I think I said hi to you, Flash. You're getting greedy. Tim's there. I'm even Steven. I don't understand. It's easy to lose me. I get lost real easy. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Get them all cut. I got it. That's funny. I got a haircut. No, I got them all cut. I think most cut. They were all. It was all over the floor. My hair. I guess that's what happens. Noticed the hair in your vid the other night. No, actually, this is a fresh cut. I got this cut yesterday, and this is my first time sharing it with the world. A fresh haircut. I call it, I think I look like Lionel Richie and Richard Marx. So I call this look the Lionel Richie Marx.
No, they don't.
Hold on to the night and dance on the ceiling. I think the Duff Bucket's waiting to show up, though. Magic Duff Bucket, what have you got for me today? Whoa, it's a very gentle operation. It swears now. What have you got for me today, Magic Duff Bucket, Producer Jill edition? What is this, the Witch's Flight?
Yes.
Witch's Flight.
Inspired by the aviation cocktail.
It's inspired by the aviation cocktail, which is delicious. This is Witch's Flight.
I have the option, but it won't.
Oh, that's good.
It's strong.
It is strong. It is strong, but that's okay. I'm stronger. It's what Wheel of Fortune theme, Oh, number 1 says, "Greetings, Jeff Heads." Hans is here. Andy's here. Evening all. Huzzah, Producer Jill. Huzzah, Jeff, your shelf. Huzzah, my drink. Everybody gets a huzzah.
Thank you.
From Max Walnut. It's different than Minimum Walnut. Hey, Stephanie's here at the start. You can't, if you miss the beginning of this show, you can't follow along. I mean, it's like you might as well just say, I capped it down. Hans, you capped. That was aggressive. That was a macro aggression. Another fine-looking cocktail. And number 1 greets the Jeff Heads, as I said. Greetings. Peter's here. Got here just in time. Just in time. This is the opening ceremony. I already talked about the haircut. I already talked about the theme, the Wheel of Fortune theme. You might be a little lost. I was going to print out a program and send it out, but I didn't. That's the official drink of pilots whilst in flight. The aviation. I just wrote a delightful story that involved a flight. This book, Cannibal Creator. Who's all read it? Admit it. If you've read it, Cannibal Creator by the fabulous Chad Lutzky. Highly recommend. I'm talking to Chad Wednesday. Be here. Be here to be around that. I sure hope I did not meet the weekly cemetery dance rant. I got a very minor cemetery dance rant this week. I didn't really bundle it up. To be honest, it's been a rough day for us here at Les Maisons Terribles. We're the Terribles. And so I missed the theme. I guess I have to check out now. I know, I'm sorry. The theme was how to get your swerve on. And then it's a follow-up is the swerve you deserve. These are classes I'm going to offer on the channel. Right, Jill? How to swerve?
How to swerve?
How to get your swerve on.
Oh, sure.
And then, but first you have to determine, is it the swerve you deserve?
Oh, yes.
That's a whole other lesson. I think we're working out the syllabi. Big newsletter for Centipede this week. Yes. Okay. Yes. Hello, Ron. Thanks for being here. Yeah, the Centipede was almost near the top. But yeah, like I said, I didn't prepare a rant this week because this has been a really crazy week for us. We lost a house, we lost a vacation, and then we gained a stray cat that lives under and inside our couch. That's like been our month. And my nose is now itching. And I'm going to yell that. So it's like, it's all this, it's a big bundle. Like, yeah, we lost a house. We bid on a house in Chattanooga. We lost it. It was going to be 16 minutes from Jeff Strand's house. Disappointed in that. And then some stupid mistake, clerical error. We lost our vacation. And my stylist said I had to do something about my face. Isn't that right? Number one. You were there when she said it. You were there, don't lie. Hey, Hans. Oh, if my beer skills offend. Yeah, Peter had on my page a really bad pour. But he admitted it. He owned up to it. He showed it. And I think we need to learn a little about forgiveness. Forgive Peter for his bad pour. That's okay. That's okay. I forgive you. Wolfen numbers in the mail. And what did you drink? Did you drink the beer? Was the beer good? That's all that matters. Look at this. We're putting arms around you, Peter. We're putting arms around you. This community won't let you go. So let's, Jason wanted to talk about that Centipede email. Yeah, it's a ton of bad news, but you know what? We're all healthy. We're still here. And I have a new look called the Lionel Richie Marks that I'm awfully proud of. I'm trying to trademark it. Lionel Richie Marks. Hold on to the night. So, yeah, that Centipede, lots of forthcoming titles, including, he's getting Frankenstein, the Bernie Wrightson Frankenstein. Forget about it. That's pretty awesome. I like that. I realize I'm real loud. Once in a while, you'll hear me get quiet because then I realize I'm loud. And then I do that. Lost a house and a vacation. Don't they know you're the Jeff and Jill Terry book influencers extraordinary? Yeah, they didn't get that. They didn't get that memo. Better house is just around the corner. You're right. Hello, is it Jeff you're looking for? Yes, a better house is around the corner. We swapped out the vacation. We're working on it. And if my nose would stop itching, I could stop thinking about it. I don't know what to do. So what titles are you guys looking forward to? I will drink one for you. Kaza Wheel. You're kind of tied into the theme here. Wheel of Fortune, Kaza Wheel. Oh man. Has anyone heard of Paul Suntup updated the Christmas gift art portfolio? I know he's busy shipping. I haven't heard anything about that. He's just shipping everything. I was going to say, you don't pull that kind of crap on celebrity couples. No. Oh, that's, yeah. Was thrilled to see the list of upcoming Masters of the Weird Tale. Can't wait for Clark Ashton Smith. Yeah, you know, I was just looking down list. I was looking more at Powers of Darkness. I didn't think I'd be that excited for that, but I heard about that book a long time ago. I love how fiction used to be. There used to be so many multiple versions of the same book out in the world at the same time, and that is a definitive edition of Dracula. So I'm looking forward to that. Will I buy? I don't know. I reached out to Jared to ask him how much it was, so I got a price on it, a range anyway. He said it'd be about $125 to $150. I'm excited about that. I'm also excited for Let's Go Play at the Adams, because that was a book that got a lot of attention because Amazon algorithms priced it insanely high, and everybody's like, "What's this book worth? $200?" And it's just because it was out of print, hard to find. They couldn't find comparables on it. So I'm jazzed about those two. What else did I write down? Oh, I know Russell Coombs, who just doesn't show up to these. He's stoked about The Survivor and The Jonah by James Herbert. So somebody run out and tell Russell Coombs that that's on deck. Have producer Jill whip you up a Benadryl. Oh, yes. Benadryl teeny. That's a good idea. No, I just think it's my face hair attacking my nose. And that's why my stylist said, "Are you going to do something about this?" That's how she said it, too. She was like,
You have to do something where you're not looking down all the time.
"Well, I got to read the things."
I know, that's what I'm saying. You gotta put your thing up.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm getting notes, live notes from producer Jill. So my stylist blew smoke in my face. She said, "Honey, I just cut your hair, but could you do something about that? About that thing below your hair?" And then she flicked the cigarette and it went up under my eyelid. I don't know how she did it, how she managed it, but she flicked the cigarette, went up under my eyelid. "That'll be $50 for the haircut, sweetie." That's what she said.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my God, the Bernie Wrightson Frankenstein illustrations are amazing. Finally, a Centipede book I actually want. That's a little bit of blasphemy, Hans. What do you mean, finally one I want? Centipede does awesome stuff. I don't get that. But I bet I miss out on the Centipede Frankenstein because my luck is phooey. I just told you about my luck. My luck is phooey gooey. And you should get it. You'll probably be able to get it.
I'm trying to stop on.
He'd be asleep by 8. That's producer Jill's goal, right? Yeah, Powers of Darkness is going to be awesome. Yeah, 500 print run. I don't know. I'm looking forward to that. I don't have a nice edition of Dracula. And I guess this adds all kinds of scenes to it. Even adds a part about how Dracula is a political affiliate. There's some politics in there at the time. I love that stuff. Be crazy. I love it. Be crazy. You go be crazy. Russell should coom by sometime. It's fun here. I love that. I love that pun. I love puns. I read Let's Go Play at the Adams last year. Meh. Yeah, Mark, I figured it would probably be meh, but it's just the algorithm that kicked it up that made it seem like it was going to be insanely awesome and worth it. Because in America, if it costs more, it's worth more, and you should want it. Don't you want it? So producer Jill's mad that I keep looking down to read. So now I got to hold the laptop up on my face and read your comments here.
You want something to go underneath it?
Oh my God. I'll just read it here. It'd be easier to say what books I don't want from the new Centipede less than those I do. Lots of good stuff on the way over next few years. Yes, Ron, I agree. I agree. Okay. So what else? What else do you got? Your stylist is Marge Simpson's sister. Yeah, Patty. Not Selma. Selma doesn't cut hair. It's Patty. You look like a loser with that face. I should charge you more. Flicked it right up under my eyelid. Let's Go Play at the Adams was overhyped, in my humble opinion. Okay. I'm really getting producer Jill so mad every time I look down. It's kind of awesome. I kind of want to just keep looking down. It's how I drive too. I look down. I got my knees on the wheel. Jill. That's how I say her name when no one's around. We just flip into accents for no reason around this house. And I call her Jill. That is true. So now you're Joey's agent from Friends. I'm trans character, you know. I slip in and out of realities all the time. All day long. Yes. Wait, is her best? Wait, Wallach? What is that? WHALTC is her best work in my mind. I don't know. Do you understand that, producer Jill? Huh? Oh, we have always lived in the castle. Yes. Was also thrilled. Yes, it's not far off. I've always preferred it to Hill House. Oh, that's good to know, Jason. I wanted it, but I thought that art looked a little lackluster. And I'm surprised because I don't expect. We always lived in. I don't expect that from Jared, but I love his artwork for Hill House. I thought that was some really cool stuff. Very creepy. I really did like it. Oh, man. So, that's interesting. Her best work. Wow, I got to read it. I got the sundial from Nightworms, and I'm interested in that, the sundial. Yeah. So, Peter redacted something. Nice. I'm looking forward to We Always Live in Castle 2. I'm not a huge Centipede collector, but I hope to get that one. Jared's doing more Straub, too, apparently. So, yeah, are you guys big Straub fans? I bought a Straub light. All it did was read to me. A strobe light. It's a Straub light. I bought a Straub light. It just co-authored a book. I've only read Ghost Story. I tried to read Coco. I gave up on it. It was a DNF back when I had more time. So it's a bigger insult for me to... Like nowadays, if I don't finish a book, you don't have to be that upset as an author. It's really nothing personal. I bail a lot faster. But back in the day, when I had no responsibilities other than getting to a job at a certain time, oh my God, those days. Squandered those days. Didn't I squander those days? All day long, she says. She wasn't even there. She knows. And I gave up on Coco. Straub is hit and miss for me, but when he hits, it's spectacular. What do you guys think of Floating Dragon? Oh my God, Coco is a fantastic read. I read it twice. Oh man, really? Now I feel bad. Just read The Blue Rose. I think he has Ghost Story coming, right, Peter? Oh well, He did Julia. If he's doing Ghost Story, that's going to sell out faster than you could say Ghost Story. You read Julia?
Yes, I like Julia.
Producer Jill likes Straub. She read Julia and liked it. Floating Dragon was fun, huh? Been slowly winding my way through Coco. From the Centipede newsletter, I am most excited for the reprinting of the Shining movie book. I don't do the nonfiction, and especially the Shining book. Coco Mystery and Mr. Throat were excellent. Man, now I feel awful. I got Floating Dragon sitting on my shelf. It's going to be in an upcoming video that producer Jill's editing right now, where I talk about my biggest reads on my TBR. And Floating Dragon's been on there for it's been floating on there for a long time. So I got to read it. Coco Mystery and Throat are the Blue Rose trilogy, but also read the story Blue Rose first. Okay. Well, you're getting a little preachy, Hans. But I will, because you're probably right. I think that's it, yes. Okay. Oh, this is good stuff. It is potent. It is potent, though. So let's go play at the Adams. Frankenstein by Bernie Wrightson with Bernie Wright. And Powers of Darkness are what I'm getting. Russell Coombs is going to get the damn Herbert stuff. Hey, Stevie Pickles is here. Only Straub I've read is The Talisman and Black House. Yeah. And I don't know how much of that is Straub and how much is King, because it reads like solid King to me. Is the PB and the Beef Dune review? Oh, PJ and the Beef Dune coming prior to Centipede's Messiah release. I think that should be the clock. Damn it, Jill!
Okay. What is that?
You want me to show you the book she's got to read? I'm going to read the Centipede Press one. And this is the one I'm going to tell producer Jill to read. Shh, don't tell her. She's going to read this one. And I'm going to have that big, beautiful book. I'll be like, oh. We're going to have two totally different experiences. Dune Messiah, when's that coming out, guys? I don't remember. They're putting it to a vote, Jill. I'm watching it live. They're voting.
I'm not reading that one.
No, Dune Messiah is going to come out, and they expect us to review Dune
Oh God.
before
Oh my God.
that comes out.
What is that?
I'll be getting everything. Are you a subscriber, Jason? I thought you said you were. I don't know when Dune Messiah is coming out, but we got to get on it, Jill. I updated my TBR
Oh,
recently.
I'm going on vacation.
Yeah, I know. Well, you'll have a paperback to read. My TBR, I don't even have Dune on it. I have some books I want to read. Some books I kind of have to read. I can't show you the list, guys. I can't show you my TBR. Actually, the next two books on my TBR are just personal pleasure of mine. And then I'm going to read Insomnia by Sarah Pinborough because I'm interviewing Sarah Pinborough on this channel in April. So I want to read her newest book. And then I want to read Don't Let Them Get You Down by Fracassi. I'm dying to read that. Oh, that crazy bastard sent me an arc. And then I want to read Guests. I got all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, I figured you're a CP subscriber. I thought you mentioned that to me before. Black House is very Straub-esque. The early chapters particularly. I got to read it then. I've got to read it. Okay, Messiah is due as early as July, Jill.
Okay.
To as late as November. We'll get on it, guys. I promise you, I will at least do it. And then maybe I'll go get like a mannequin or something and sit it in the chair next to me and just do a voice for producer Jill if she doesn't want to be on it. But you guys see it. I have a book for her to read. I know, that's bastardish of me. She should also read the Centipede edition. Or maybe we'll just both read this one. I don't know.
Together.
No, not together. First, subscribe to the Centipede newsletter. It comes out every Sunday and is jam-packed with info. Yes. I'm into Echo now. I'm loving it. Oh, I'm so glad Echo. Echo was so good. I do go, after I read a book, I do go to Goodreads, and then I see the reviews to see what are other people saying. And I always go to the 1-star or 2-star to see what the negatives are. And there are some people, some of the 1 and 2-star reviews are, I agree with. Like, usually, sometimes, when I write them anyway, I agree with them. But a lot of times people do these, and they're just mad, right? They don't do any substantive hits at the book.
Did you read Stevie Pickles about being sad?
About what?
When he said if he missed it, he's going to be sad.
I'm hearing Frankenstein and Wrightson and Centipede. I've never ordered from them. What are my odds at snagging one? Oh, missing this one will make me a sad boy. Yeah, Stephen Dwayne Allison Jr. answered you. He said to subscribe to the newsletter. That's tantamount. But also, if you go to the Centipede site and you see forthcoming titles, Jared probably isn't taking a wait list on a lot of those. But you could say to him, you know what, don't. Because I did this and he's like, I'm not doing wait lists anymore. If he's doing a wait list, he will tell you in the newsletter. So just subscribe to the newsletter for sure. Just do that, and read them, all of it. You can't just skim it. Like there are parts where he'll say an upcoming book. Message me if you want an advance pre-order notice, and you just reply to that newsletter, and he'll put you on the pre-order list. I don't know what the situation is when he's going to take pre-orders for Frankenstein. So just hold off, but subscribe to the newsletter in the meantime. So yeah, that's what I would say. Only Sarah Pinborough I've read so far is The Necessary End with F. Paul Wilson. Excellent book. I'll read more from her eventually. Read Behind Her Eyes and read They Say a Girl Died Here Once. Those are fantastic. And then I read a novella called The Hangman's Bride that was in Hark the Herald Angels Scream. That's all I've read from her, but it's all excellent. And I got the arc for Insomnia, and I'm going to read that and then interview her. She's stellar. Just a great writer. Very, just, you know, sometimes you get those plot twists and you think they're so contrived and stupid. Not with her. You're like, wow. You're always, it's always a good feeling you get. What does everyone think of Suntup's or Centipede's typical print run increasing from 300 or so to a standard of 500? I don't know what I think about that. I don't think he needed to do that, but I want whatever any publisher can do to make it good for them to stay in business. So if I miss out on a book, fine. You know, sometimes it really sucks. Sometimes it's like, damn, I missed. These are first world problems. I think I want a publisher to do the print run that keeps them solvent. So if he has the demand there and he can do it, good. I think publishers should vary the print run from title to title because not every title demands the same amount. Some titles are just such low demand that you don't need a huge print run. So I don't know where those price breaks happen for them. But if Jared can do it and make more money and stay in business and thrive, I'm all for it. I hope was disappointed to hear the Nabucco cloth will not be continued. Yeah. I would be upset if I had gotten assigned Dune with the intention of getting all the other in the series and to know they're going to be different material. I understand why Jared did it. A lot of the material was getting frayed at the ends at the very thin points. So he had a lot of quality control issues. So I understand why he did it. And I think it is, in a way, I would say it's acceptable because Dune is the first book, the masterpiece, and that's okay if it's treated differently than the rest of the series. But I could see if you're a collector and you're a little disappointed. I will say if you got an unsigned edition and you want the subsequent titles, it's cool. It's now actually pretty cool because they will match better. So you win some, you lose some. And if you're like me, you lose them all. You lose the house and the vacation, but you'll get a cat that doesn't like you. Like that's the compensation the universe gave to us. They're like, oh, your dream house that was in your price range? No, we're going to take that back. Oh, the vacation your kids have been looking forward to all year? Yeah, we're going to take that back too. But here's a cat that now lives inside your couch. He'll bite you twice. And you'll be unemployed for like indefinitely. So, okay, what do we got? What am I missing here? Don't feel nervous about it, Stevie. I think if you miss out on a book, that's not like there are going to be flippers. You're going to be able to get the book. It's just going to cost you more, you know? I know that sounds flippant, but don't be like. Let's not get sick over these books. Let's not. And I say that as someone who missed out on Misery, one of my favorite Stephen King books, by one of the best publishers out there. So I feel your pain. Yeah, my nose is itching again. I have mixed feelings. There were some issues with it, but yes, it's beautiful. Oh, the Nabucco binding. Yeah, I like it. I hear that it's the same material that's on the slipcase for Suntup's Neuromancer, and I love that. I love that feeling. So I can understand. I would like it, and I would probably forgive a few quality issues, I guess. I'm glad to hear more people will be getting the chance to get the books. Centipede does awesome stuff. If the man is there, then it's better for Jared. Yes, and I think that's what we need. You know. Let's see. What am I missing? Producer Jill's usually on this, but she's not.
Sorry, I was combing someone's hair.
Key to publishers staying in business is releasing books. Right, Chisburger? Yes, Chisburger. You got to release the books, man. Okay. You want my mini rant? The CD. I have nothing's going on there but Gwendy's Final Task. Chismar showed a picture of the warehouse. They're furiously shipping Gwendy's Final Task. All hands on deck for this book. I wonder why. That got me really mad. That got me really, really mad. Here it is, Magic Feather sitting there. I'm waiting on mine. Oh, I'm gonna sell. Where is it? Oh. Anybody want to buy this? I'm gonna sell it. It's Gwendy's Button Box, first edition, signed by Richard Chismar with the Nocturnal Reader's Box variant dust jacket in a slipcase. $250. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm going to sell it. So, you guys have first crack at it. But Wrights and Frankenstein will sell big. Yeah, it will. Just stoking the CD goals. Yes, you are, Phil. You know what you're doing. Jason, that's where I'm at as well. 500 is still a very modest print run. Yes, it is. And while the scarcity of 300 was kind of cool cachet, I'd rather see more happy collectors. And CP finally stay fiscally flush. Yes. 500 is minuscule. What? What happened? You're laughing.
Just saw what Stephen Dwayne Ellison.
Oh, Stephen Dwayne Ellison Jr., you gotta laugh. What did he say? Jason, that's what I was thinking as well. What did he say? Producer Jill is on a smoke break. Yes. 500 is still a pretty small run, yes. I read in an interview with some small press publisher, can't remember who, that the economies of scale doesn't really hit until at least 2000. Wow. Yeah, so... Yeah, Jill is smoking a doob. Her mom's watching, but so I can't really say that. But yeah, she's like, "You're a loser, Jeff." Like, she holds the hit and calls me a loser. And then she flicks the roach, and it goes right up under my eyelid. I don't know how she does it. She gets like some drift. Does the $250 price on that Gwendy's include the coin? Oh! Aha! And yes, it do. Yes, it does. I will put the coin in there. Yes. $250. I feel like QVC now. $250 slipcase variant dust jacket signed by Richard Chismar. First edition Cemetery Dance slipcase. And the Nocturnal Reader's Box coin. Yes, that comes with this. I also have an unsigned first edition with the regular dust jacket to sell if anybody wants that. But yeah, $250 for that whole thing.
That RA's comment, the house probably have mold or snakes or something. He's totally right.
Yes, the house will probably have mold or snakes or something. Yes. Yes.
Snakes.
Yeah, probably snakes. Probably like snakes that bite you, and if they bite you, you get cancer. And ghosts. But that would be cool. That would be actually, if somebody wanted to sell to me, they'd say this is haunted AF. Cool. As long as it's not haunted by mold and asbestos. So speaking of Neuromancer and Centipede, yes, Centipede's doing the Sprawl trilogy, but I don't know about. I have to see what happens with that. Like, is he gonna sell it like the Dick box, where it was 3 books in a box, or is he gonna space them out? I don't know. I'd like to see that. I'd be very interested in that. But then I also wondered, what if Suntup does the subsequent Sprawl books? You know? I don't know what Paul's got in the pipeline. And Jared could not get signatures on his. Is that because Gibson committed to Suntup? I don't know. Lots of mysteries out there. A lot of strands in old Duder's head, you know? Quite honestly, the CD slipcases are very nice. That one in particular. Yeah, they are nice. They are. Yes, thank you for helping me sell this on QVC. Jeff Word VC. Chismar is now on level with Bentley Little. Oh, okay. So Chismar is different than Bentley Little. Bentley Little is not selling me books and not delivering. But if we're to compare fiction, I read Girl on the Porch. I read The Mailman. I read The Mailman first. Then I read Girl on the Porch. After I read Girl on the Porch, I was pining for The Mailman. And that means I was wishing I was reading The Mailman again. So on a fiction level, Bentley Little stands head and shoulders above Richard Chismar. In my view, as a writer. But my gripe with Chismar isn't with his writing. I wish him all the best, just like I do Bentley Little. Like, go pursue it, sell it, make people happy with it. That's great. But if I buy a book from you, please give me the book before you give everybody else books. Like years after I bought the book. If I bought a book in 2013, I want it before the book you sold in 2022. I just kind of do. It's just kind of what I want. And it's not unreasonable. The rising fastball is a myth. Our eyes deceive us. Well, I don't know how that joint got up under my eyelid, but she did some witchcraft or something. She's like, "You're a loser." Bam! Whoosh! Burned my retina. Quite honestly, the CD... Yeah, okay. They're in cahoots. What, Centipede Sprawl won't be signed? No. None of them. Not Neuromancer, not the other two, whatever those other two are titled. I'm sorry, I'm not a William Gibson, fan. I'm a huge Neuromancer fan. I loved that book. I loved it. I didn't always understand it, but that's a Jeff problem. That's not a William Gibson problem. But yeah, they're not going to be signed at all. Sorry, Peter, I thought you knew. We actually don't know yet. Oh, Jared said they may not be signed and asked how big it... Oh, really? Okay. I'm sorry I misread that. I thought he was basically saying they're not going to be signed. Are you okay with that? Would you still want to buy it? Should I pursue it? That's where I thought he was going with it. Like, not getting them signed was set in stone. So that's good. I hope he then gets them signed. I was considering them no matter what, because that Neuromancer was so great, Legit complaint, I am glad I missed that mess. I don't know. What would she say?
You talked about
Chismar.
your books.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you missed that mess too, because Chismar just doesn't give a shit. He's like, I don't care. There's a production schedule page on the CD site that used to get updated maybe once a month, but the last time it was updated was January 10th, and then Brian James Freeman left. I don't think that's ever going to get updated again. I check back every now and then, but it's already expired its month. It's just. I just hope I get the stand, just a few books, and then I can never rant about cemetery dens again, and I won't talk about them here. But if they start pumping the books out and start getting like solvent, but I am burned on Gwendy. I am burned on Gwendy. I read this and it's an okay book. It's okay. Flash is leaving us. Is that what's going on? Night, Flash. Good night. Take it easy. Have a good, you got a early rise tomorrow. Yes, see you Wednesday, Jeff, at 7:30 Eastern. Yes. Wait. Yes, so I'm interviewing Chad Lutzky on Wednesday. It'll be streamed live here, I hope. So I'm working out the bugs. I can't wait to talk to Chad. If you've never read Chad Lutzky's stuff, it's great. It's great stuff. You got to be, like, there's a certain mood to it. But it's great, and he's a great guy, so I'm so pumped about talking to him. So just check back here, 6:30 Central, whatever time zone that means for you, cool cats and kittens. And then you could check out Chad Lutzky. And you should read Chad Lutzky. No doubt. If Sprawl is not signed, I would still move Heaven and Earth to get a set. But the shine would be taken off a little. Yeah, I hear you. I understand your passion to get those books. You probably wouldn't have to move Heaven and Earth, but yeah, it is kind of a bummer. He's a living author, and they're not signing. That's how I felt about Blood Meridian. I understand Cormac not signing The Road. I get it, but Blood Meridian, man, come on, couldn't you just scribble in there a little? Just put a CM. That's all. Initial. You would initial. No full signature, just initial, CM. I'm getting a stink eye.
That was awfully close to the letter. I just don't want that being.
What?
I don't want you spilling it.
You don't want what?
God, oh my God.
What?
Okay,
Oh,
that's it.
Producer Jill thinks I'm going to spill on the laptop. Sorry to be a bother, but any ideas on how to subscribe to the Centipede newsletter? There's nothing on the website, and I don't use any social media. Has anybody hit up Stevie?
Can someone do it for him?
Yeah. Email Jared at the address listed on the contact page and ask to be added. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. It's sort of buried at the Centipede page. Yeah, I had confusions about it too. I actually wasn't able to subscribe until I ordered from Jared. I thought that's how you got in. He does feel like an Italian restaurant in some cases. Like you walk into some of these Italian restaurants and it's cash only, and you got to know somebody to get in, and then you got to like murder somebody in front of them and join the mob. I don't know, but it feels like you're joining a club. Jared is very informal. One of the things I said in his survey, he gave a survey a couple of weeks ago about what he could do to improve. And I said, you're just a little too informal. You need to have some systems in place. A lot of these other publishers have things that are very recognizable. You know, Earthling and Jared are super loose with their processes. And it can cause some speed bumps. So if you can't get it, Stevie, hit me up, message me again, and I'll help you out. I'll give you the actual email address. I'm rereading the first and second Gwendy book before reading the third. First is decent. Second is okay, but the voice is different. Yet to start the third. Well, yeah, because the second one is just the chiz, you know? And you lose the king, even though I think King was still advising on the story as Richard Chismar went along on Magic Feather. I wasn't blown away by any of these. I do respect that it's a Castle Rock revisit. I do respect that King's involved. But the button box was just very meh. And I haven't gotten my Magic Feather because I said if I pay more for a book, I want to read it. And I want to read it before the trade edition comes out. Because in America, money gets you priority. Should I put this hat on when I say that? Money gets you priority.
I make people look like me now.
But seriously, I think it's ridiculous the wait on that book. Speaking of CD, I can't believe we're all still waiting for the slipcase for Hill's Earthquake. Whether it's been, a year since Brian at CD teased the pick of the 4 finished books. I know, Ron. It's bat guano. It is just crazy that Strange Weather isn't on my shelf. I keep pointing this out to people because it was an epiphany for me. I bought Strange Weather before I knew Suntup existed. I now am running out of shelf space for my Suntup books, and I still don't have Strange Weather. Crazy town. How does that business persist? And I gotta say, it shouldn't. It should stop until we all get our books. And my only glimmer of happiness at seeing that table full of Gwendy's Final Task is that is going to translate into funds in the coffers of Cemetery Dance, which could push our books out if Chismar gives a shit. Do you give a chiz? I don't think he gives a chiz. I probably won't be reading the 3rd until I get my SST one. Yeah. RA, it might be because of lack of King's input, but I think he was sort of editorial. He was looking at it as a creative sort of director the whole way. So, yeah, I was surprised Blood Meridian wasn't signed. I just finished reading it, actually, and I need to read it again before I know what I think about it. Yeah, it's one of those. It's a hard book. The best way to get it into McCarthy is through the audiobook. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's a great point. Speaking of SST, I feel like Paul has been super quiet of late. I keep hoping for a flurry of SST news and or mailings. Yes, he hasn't been quiet. I got the Mallory arc. He's got a number of books at the press. Gothic Wounds, Mallory, My Best Friend's Exorcism. He's got a number of things just on the verge. So he's a very slim operation. And he gets all my patience. Makes my wallet nervous. Yes. I only read Button Box. I don't love it, so I don't immediately leap on Magic Feather and not feeling any FOMO. No, and I'm glad you don't. It's an okay book, and I think I'd like to try to sell this based on the frenzy of people interested in the trilogy. This is a good it's a rare opportunity. I mean, Nocturnal Reader's Box is closed for business. They no longer exist. And this is the variant Dust Jacket. So it's cool. And if you're loving that series, that is probably the book to get. But obviously, I wouldn't sell a book I totally loved. And I didn't. So some outstanding pre-orders chilling, yeah. Yes, I listened to much Blood Meridian on audio. It was excellent. These are good points. These are good points.
Because I like audio.
Because producer Jill likes audio. I'm just her puppet right now. She's just saying things and I repeat them.
No, because you discount it. Well,
I don't discount it. Producer Jill likes audio. I like audio if I'm driving. I do. But I do worry about narrators. That to me, anytime you take a level away from direct author to reader relationship, any level added could either make it better or worse. in all fairness, if you have a bad reader, then your experience of the work is going to be affected. But if you have Scully's House of Thrillers reading it to you, you're going to love it. I could write a grocery list, send it to Scully. He would read it, and you would love it. You would weep at the end. Oh, avocados. Avocados. I thought they'd be in the beginning, but they were at the end of the list. Oh, avocados. Gothic Wounds, the last Lansdale collection. Yes. Yes. Oh, I can't wait to get that book. Okay, good, Stevie. Stevie sent an email to Jared. We're making progress here, Jill. We're making progress. Gothic SST is also doing Gothic. Yeah, Gothic is Earthling, and Cemetery Dance is doing the trade. So there, the trade paperback. I'm a home daily truck driver. Audible is my life. Oh, very cool. My dad was also a truck driver. He wasn't over the road. He was like also home daily. I didn't know that's what it was called, but yeah, he didn't do overnights. But if I was Jill, I'm gonna be a truck driver. Yes. Can I be a truck driver? And I'll have an Audible, and we'll have a sleeper cab, and all the kids will be hanging out the back doing their homeschooling. Oh, it'll be so redneck. You won't even red the neck. Well, I'm just saying, it's a stereotype. You don't want me to be a truck driver? My dad was a truck driver. So I'm just saying, we're homeschooling kids hanging out the back. We'd have a chicken coop back there too. No, my dad was a truck driver. If I would Audible it all the way. That is awesome. I was thinking about doing that for a while, Jill. You didn't know that. I was thinking about because I used to work at a produce warehouse and I would unload all these trucks, and I talked to the truck drivers and they were cool people. Most of them. Some of them were assholes, but a lot of them were really cool people. And I thought, man, I like that life. To just pick up in Florida, drive to Chicago, have your route, have a sleeper cab. Just do it for a few years, Jill. I might do it, guys. Don't tell her. I might do it. I would love to do it. Currently listening to Speaks the Nightbird. Story and narrator are oh, that's good. That's good. Boys in the Valley going wide. Announcement should be coming in March. Yes. Trade. It sounds like there's a trade edition in the works with a hardcover, not just a trade paperback. So that means VJ Books will get signed copies. It's all very exciting. But yes. Yes, Eduardo Ballerini is incredible. He does, oh, wow, that's cool. Who needs a house when you have a sleeper cab? I know, tell me about it. I would love that. I would love that, seriously. And I'm serious. Like, if I could bring all you guys with me, we're bringing oranges up from Florida this week. That's what we're doing. That would be nice. I can't fit in a sleeper berth, but I agree in principle. Oh, man. Yes. I would love to do it. My plan was to listen to the first two and read the others as Levidian releases them. I am enjoying the narrator so much, I'm considering and may listen to them all. That's cool. We listened to, what would we listen to? The Night Garden? When we went to Sleeping Bear Dunes at one time? That was cool. Yeah. That was a good narrator. It was a cool story. Yeah. The Night Garden. Or The Night Gardener. The Night Gardener. I don't remember who wrote that. I was interested in getting it because that was a cool story. I don't know if it's a kid's book or whatever, but I liked it. I work with truckers dealing with hours of service issues. Those guys tell the best dad jokes. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Some of the drivers will come in and they just want to chat while we unloaded their trucks, and they're good people, just good people, just driving up. I had some. I don't have any really particularly great stories, but I did meet a lot of really interesting folks. Cincinnati area. I like Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I like Cincinnati. Skyline Chili, Cincinnati. Bearcats, because I used to work at University of Cincinnati. Yeah, it's a nice town.
Nice.
Have you ever been? You've never been there.
I did a long, long time ago.
Oh. It was written by Aaron Fan. Who? What? I'm out of it. Jill, find out what Mark's talking about. Midwest represent. Yes. No way. Also in Cincy here. That's nice. Cincinnati. We know. We know. You're a Bearcat. You're a Bearcat.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I love Cincinnati.
Where's everybody from? I like to know.
Producer Jill wants name, location, date of birth, and social security number. Oh, she just finds it interesting to know. Martin's in the Pacific Northwest. Peter's in California. I'm outing everybody. Stephen Dwayne Allison Jr. is Michigan.
Night Gardener. So he answered what Night Gardener was written by Aaron.
Oh, Aaron Fan. Thank you. Yeah, man. I'll ask questions and I'll move on. And people answer the questions. I'm horrible. I'm not like Romper Room.
That's why we should have like a Zoom where you could talk at the same time. Would anyone like that?
Producer Jill's throwing out thoughts.
New York City. Oh.
Who's New York? Oh, Andy, New York City. Since I've been remote because of COVID, I drive around my neighborhood listening to Audible.
Oh, nice.
You're doing the fake commute. You're like, I need that commute. I need some of that regularity. Drive around, get some Starbucks, honk at some people, swear at traffic, then go home. That's cool.
Where's RA from? Oh, Jeff Kahn.
Jeff Kahn has to be in the Midwest then, right? Well, I would do it if we got to get on that, Joe. We got to seriously get numbers.
I thought we'd be in Tennessee.
Yeah. We totally plan on being in Tennessee by now. 16 minutes from Jeff Strand hosting a Dead Clown Barbecue. But then it blew up in our faces. And that's why I have this face. It was awful.
A lot of people from New York. Seattle.
Producer Jill is minutes away from co-hosting. New York State. What? Aaliyah? What is it? Did I miss it?
Oh, is that?
I don't know where that is. Another Audible member here. Big listener. Nice. Boston, Mass. And I am a Pisces, year of the dog. I'm year of the rat. I'm a year... Oh, a Leo. She's a Leo. I'm year of the rat. Gemini and year of the dragon. Damn. Yeah, I'm a rat. No consonants. Gemini, year of the dragon. Anyway. So, what else did I have to tell you guys? Oh, Philip Fracassi. You don't want to miss out. VJ Books has signed copies of A Child Alone with Strangers. So, you can get on that. I like to send the pre-order signal to authors that their work is in demand and they like it. So, go to VJ Books, get a signed first edition. Who's Hawaii? Leo, year of the monkey. Capricorn, no idea what that means, other than I officially age when it's cold. Yes, Philip. Who's Hawaii? Jill?
I'm trying to say, like, I've never heard of that. Is that
Oh.
in Hawaii?
Oh, Hawaii.
Wow.
40% off
So cool.
at VJ today. Is that include?
Oh, that is.
I got to
so
get on that,
cool.
Mark. Oh, boy. Hey, Lena's here. Lena, we've been waiting to start this whole time.
Where's Lena live?
Where do you live, Lena? We're confessing where we live.
Hawaii, so cool.
Hi, I'm sorry, but you're.
We've been waiting for an hour for you to sign on.
Oh, God, you scared me.
And now you're here, so we could Texas or Tejas. Anyway. Oh, and did you see my guests? Is Audible a flat fee? Listen to as much as you want, or do you pay by the book?
It's a monthly fee. It's like $15.
It's a monthly fee.
We'll have a link if you want to try for a month free.
Okay, we're gonna have a link if you want to try for a month
It just
free.
helps, well,
We're gonna have a link coming up because we partner with Audible. Oh, you don't like that commercial I did?
no.
Oh, so yeah, I'll have that up there. Mark, I know I got the coupon literally right after I bought the new Fracassi. Oh, I got to get that coupon. 40% off at VJ Books, and Philip Fracassi's new book is there. So can you go order? She's not going to do it. She's not going to do it, guys. So go get it. $15 a month. You get 1 credit per month plus a permanent discount on future purchases. That's nice. It's nice. Audible. And I think if you do drive, nice, Jeff Con sponsored by Audible. Sean Ford, what up, Jeff? And the Wordles finally caught the live. Bowling wrapped up quick tonight. You're not bringing that negative stuff into the tournament, are you, Sean? Jill, I'm not buying it a beer. I'm not renting it shoes. It's not taking your turn. There are different plans. Okay, we're talking Audible stuff. Hey, Stevie Pickles. So, Philip Fracassi, did you see my guests? My Keelan Pat. I still kept the length in the back, by the way. That's kind of lost, but I kept it. What did you roll? I bowled 167 out of nowhere past week. Throwing rocks tonight. You're dead in the water. Anyway, my guess, Keelan Patrick Burke. Go check it out. I'm dying to read it. It's on my TBR. That's really all it. And then, of course, Wolfen numbered on the way. Oh, can't wait for that. And then a couple weeks, a new release, you know? The VJ coupon is not valid for the Fracassi title. What? Oh, don't worry about it. It's not valid. It's not valid for the. Yeah. Yeah. Same here, but I looked at books today, and they have some good ones. Nice. I thought I was at VJ's mailing list, but I didn't see any coupon from them. Was that coupon a coincidence or an after sale bonus? Because no, it was mailer list wide, I believe. Jeff's voice isn't linked up with his lips. Very kung fu of him. Oh, I used to watch Samurai Sunday every week. It was so much fun. I hope it persists for you because I want you to have that added experience. Are my lips moving now? I said that just for you. Just for you. Maybe I'll talk it on my lips and then you just like, what's going on? Is he frozen? Is it glitched out? I'm not a ventriloquist, but I am a dummy. I'm glad you could spare the time. I hope you don't have to split early. Damn! We got puns going on. I rarely bowl, but when I do, I always have a good time. The coupon code is VAL22. I averaged 153 tonight. We got bowlers in the house. I don't know where my Big Lebowski. Oh, that was not a good look. My shirt was pulled up. I had like plumber's crack going on. That was nasty. But I had to do this. I had to get that. My Big Lebowski bowling ball. It's dirty. I got to wipe that down. Man, I wouldn't do that again if I could handle it. Oh, I had like plumber's crack. Oh. Nasty. I broke 100 when bowling once. I refreshed. Less kung fu now. No. I miss bowling. I was pretty good physically. Can't do it anymore. Oh, that's sad. I wish you could bowl. Let's have bowling at Jeff Con.
Okay.
All right? We got to show the Big Lebowski. What? Lower back meat exposed. Yeah. Little bit. Just a little lower back pork belly going on. shave off some, grill it up. Good times. My drink is empty.
Well,
That ball is awesome. It is. It is. Bowling. Big Lebowski. This is a limited edition of 50,000. I laugh every time I see that. It's limited edition of 50,000. Okay. You don't understand one of those things.
I know what they are.
Bowling and shots. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. Bowling and shots.
Kaya,
Now you're talking turkey. I love that. I love that. I love puns. Bowling and Rapture. Rapture is coming. I'm getting some Rapture soon. Some Jeff Word. And then some new Sugarfoot Stout. So I'm a happy Jeff Word.
was that your bounty?
Certainly. Jeff, clearly you're not a golfer. Oh, we got to have a screening of the Big Lebowski while we bowl. And then a screening of Roadhouse while we listen to Jeff Healy play for us behind some chicken wire. And then Dead Alive while we cut the grass. And you would know that if you watched Dead Alive. So I got more Witch's Flight.
can't stand too long.
Oh, it's not Witch's Flight, it's Bitch's Right? No, it's Witch's Flight.
Every drink is bitches right.
Oh. What stout? Oh, Sugarfoot Stout. Rapture is, they have a Jeff Ward Stout. But they also have a Sugarfoot Stout, and they re-upped Mitch turned the dials, because he's a wizard. And early indications are he made something perfect more perfecter. I don't know how he did it, but I'm about to get that shipment in here, and it's like rain in the desert over here. Although I have some pretty awesome cocktails to tide me over. The Sam Elliott Double Deuce feature. Yes, you understand. You understand the Roadhouse and Big Lebowski. Those are the same movie. Patrick Swayze and Jeff Bridges are the same dude. Sam Elliott plays the same character. Jackie Treehorn plays the same character. It's the same movie. And they're both brilliant. Pain don't hurt. Wait. He's getting stitched up. Pain don't hurt.
You'll have to reenact. Please.
Wow. I'm getting notes. Live, people. So you don't know, but producer Jill sits like right over there and just throws daggers at me when I do something she doesn't like. Yes, a Sam Elliott double feature. 50,000. Get them while you can. Yeah, that's sick. Sometimes you eat the bar. Sometimes bar eats you. I know, he said the bear. Jill, sometimes more perfect is always good. Yeah, to fantastic movies. Cheers, Mark. Cheers. Dinner bell's ringing. Good night. Stay awake, Ron. That's just gonna, I should have a shirt where it's stay awake, Ron. You could tell we're like kids that we just create shirts whatever we want. Like, that's a shirt. Nobody's gonna buy it, but we're not creating things that we think everybody's gonna buy. We're creating fun things. And that's what's fun. That's what's fun. Stay awake, Ron. All caps. That a 2 with a W. Oh, what? Oh, 2 fantastic movies. Oh, I thought you were toasting, Mark. Okay, I can agree on the movies are fantastic, but Jeff Bridges is not Patrick Swayze. I'm saying the character was the same. The dude and Dalton are the same Zen type in a violent world. They're both passive. They're both using violence as a last resort. And if you notice, they both do. They use violence as a last resort, man. And that's like my opinion. The older he gets, the more women love him. Both the Sugarfoot and the Jeff Ward stouts are excellent. Thank you. Yes. I have a friend that lives in Portland, Oregon, and she sees Sam Elliott at the grocery store. That's awesome. Oh, Mitch sounded off. Yeah, dude, you got a big-ass box hitting your doorstep in a couple days. I mean, that's like when you're on a deserted island and you see the parachute of supplies coming down. You're like, I get to live a little longer. I'm going to lose a house. I'm going to lose a vacation. I'm going to gain a stray cat. But I got some stouts. And crippling depression. Can we add Tombstone as a great movie? Yeah, we can. I have to see it again. Yes, and I'm glad Mitch is here. Yes. Please share the location because I'm going to send my friends to stalk. That's funny. Portland, Oregon. So are those Rapture cans on your shelf empty? Yes. They are blissful memories. I can't get rid of them. Mitch, look at that. I mean, come on. Oh, that wasn't good. Mitch wrote on there. There's no way these cans can be recycled. Like, seriously, the value of these cans are priceless to me. So yes, that's where they're there.
Oh, you still have the streak?
But only one can do the eagle claw throat gouge maneuver. Yeah, I don't think the dude's going to do that. Although, if you notice, the eagle claw throat gouge maneuver are also the same fingers you put in a bowling ball. Think about it. It all comes together. The Roadhouse and Big Lebowski are the same movie. And I will put the Coen brothers in chairs and torture them until they admit this. I'll be your Huckleberry. Yeah, I got to see it. You know what you should see? Bone Tomahawk with Kurt Russell. It is brain poison. It's like Jack Ketchum wrote a Western. It is nasty, nasty stuff. Bone Tomahawk. Oh, man. It's a great movie, but sweet baby Jesus.
No, they're not the same fingers.
Wait, are you asking me how do we send stuff to me? I don't want you to have to. Hope you're digging them all. Yeah. How do we send stuff to you? You can message me, Scott. I don't think. I mean, that's. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, does he know your email?
You can email me at jeff@thejeffword.fun. Jeff@thejeffword.fun. That goes for anybody. Anybody wants to email me. You guys are like fam once a week. Fam. Tombstone is less than Wyatt Earp. No, Jeff, they are not the same fingers. I've never ripped somebody's throat out, but I have bowled. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Nah, I don't know. Do we ever? We got to stop the film Dalton uses to rip out that guy's throat. We need to pause the tape. That'll tell us. Yeah, just Jeff at the Jeff. Jill, can you type my email address into there? Anybody wants to reach out to me, just that's the email address. Lebowski needed that scene of Sam Elliott putting the hair up in a ponytail like in Roadhouse has, though. Good stuff is all I'm saying. Yeah, okay. Well, that's different, man. That's different. I love both Westerns for different reasons. And I'm sold. Those are the same three fingers. Speechless. I don't know. I mean, I just make it up as I go along. Let me put it this way. Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday is inferior to Dennis Quaid's Doc Holliday. Dennis Quaid... Oh, no, I'm thinking of Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid's crazy. Dennis Quaid... I call him the rubber car mat. Because he's in a movie in 2022. His face is like a rubber car mat. It's like stretched and stretched and stretched. And you just want to rub your feet on it when they got a lot of snow on there. And you're like, it's going to melt in the crevices. You'll never know. Crevasses. His face has crevasses. Tombstone is far more entertaining film. Oh, there's going to be a duel going on.
Oh, now I gotta see them.
Wyatt Earp and
We should see
Tombstone. You've never seen Tombstone? I don't even know you anymore. I've never seen Wyatt Earp, though. Wyatt Earp is more accurate. Oh, man, everybody's so pissed off. Whoa, it would be Stouts. Oh, Scott, okay. All right, just hit me up in the email. I appreciate it, but, you know, I'm weird about, I just like being here. The reward for me is being here. I don't know how to run a business. Really, I don't know. I have no business in business. As you can tell. As you can tell. Like, yeah. You just can't recommend Bone Tomahawk. You can't just recommend Bone Tomahawk. You can't, but I said a caveat. It's brain poison. It's Bone Tomahawk. Jill, you couldn't handle Bone Tomahawk. It's a Western with cannibals starring Kurt Russell and this tribe that has bone whistles inserted into their necks so they can make some weird sound.
Okay.
You don't even know the world you're entering if you watch Bone Tomahawk.
Okay.
So that goes a warning for everybody. You don't know the world you're ending. For Pete's sake, lady. Rats, I gotta go. She's next to me now, staring at me. I'll have headphones. All right, take it easy. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday was like a rock star. Quaid's Doc Holliday was a bloodthirsty killer dying of tuberculosis. Wow. I thought Val Kilmer was the one sweating to death. I got to see both now. You guys are creating a controversy. I feel like it's East Coast versus West Coast rappers all over again. And Wyatt Earp is Biggie Smalls, and Doc Holliday and Val Kilmer is Tupac. And you guys are all going to shoot each other again. I don't want to go through that again. I can't handle that anymore. We lost 2 rap giants. So I'm not going to do it. I won't do it.
Where's the Midwest?
Midwest does not get represented. We got Kanye. That's where we're at. You got East Coast, West Coast, then you got Kanye, who is a genius, but then he's maligned, and I don't even know where he stands anymore. Married Kim. Now Kim's with Pete Davidson.
Let's not. Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you want to go into the gossip section.
No, I'm better off not knowing.
You're better off not knowing. Pete Davidson and Kanye are having a beef right now.
I don't care.
They might write books. They get published by Suntup. The portrayals of Doc Holliday, while vastly different, are each the highlight of their respective films. Look at Jason. He's the peace bringer. He brought it all back. Arms around Jason. Arms around Jason. Oh, Stevie's leaving. Okay, so wait, hold on. Did I miss something? What did I miss? I have not seen Tombstone or Wyatt Earp. I've seen Lebowski, though. I hope so. Wyatt Earp is on Netflix right now. Okay, well then I can see it. Kilmer was electric. Oh, it's nasty. So the director of Bone Tomahawk is a published writer and a very good one. S. Craig Zoller. Oh, well, check it out. Yes, go check out Bone Tomahawk. Is she even American? I know, right, Steven? Shh, I don't even know.
I don't know. I mean,
Did you just marry me for the English or for the
knowledge, yes.
for the American passport? Best most recent Western, Old Henry, Tim Blake Nelson, and Stephen Dorff. Stephen Dorff's still alive? My favorite Western is Unforgiven. What a perfect film. And there's a wonderful novel about Doc Holliday worth finding titled The Fourth Horseman. I didn't realize there's so many Doc Holliday fans. Bone Tomahawk is gripping. The cows that they find near the end, terrifying. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Good night, Stevie. Old Henry is so good. Kevin Costner is no Wyatt, though, but he did his best. Henry Fonda was a phenomenal Wyatt. Look at this. The Big Lebowski needed a cameo of Jeff Healey playing the slide guitar. Yes, Rob. Rob Hawk. Rob Hawk is on. Is in the house. Yes, we needed Jeff Healey playing guitar behind chicken wire at the bowling alley, and that would have made it perfect. Unforgiven is nearly perfect. Yes. Unforgiven had the best finish. Oh, I'm gonna start yelling. Unforgiven. You bury my friend nice and proper, or I'm gonna come back and murder every one last of you sons of bitches. Oh, oh man. Oh, then he rides out. Oh. Oh man, I'm just done. I'm done. We gotta watch Unforgiven now. That's it. Kids, gather around and grab a beer. We're all watching Unforgiven. If you need a whiskey, have one. And then we're gonna do firearms training. We're gonna be drunk, up late, doing firearms training in the basement in Chicago. Here are two westerns titled The Unforgiven, and both are great. The first, Unforgiven, was directed by John Huston and starred Burt Lancaster. Oh, Young Guns is the best western. Regulators, saddle up or mount up or whatever he says. Young Guns, Blaze of Glory. I knew that name. Cell Block 99 was brutal. Oh. I'm not familiar. Producer Jill's telling me I got to get off and I got to come inside for dinner and wash up before dinner. Come in. I can't play with my friends anymore. What did I want to say that I didn't say? Get Ghoul in the Cape. There's still copies available. If Beef Daddy still has to tell you to get it. I've already seen tears over the people who are missing their shot glasses. And you know what I do? I fill my shot glass with your tears and I drink it because I told you to get it. So get Ghoul before it's gone. And now you don't have the shot glass and you don't have the book. And there's no trade edition. And then Russia invades Ukraine and we all go to war. And you never got to read it. Go watch Clarence. So that is what I had to say. Then I have interviews coming up. Chad Lutzky's this Wednesday. Please come back. I'm trying it out. I'm going to do a Zoom meeting that streams to YouTube, but then hopefully I could see your comments. I don't know how it's going to work. So I'm very interested in doing that so I can see what you're saying when you say it. Maybe you have questions for Chad. Great writer, by the way. Doesn't get the attention he deserves. So go check that out. And then I have Josh Mallerman coming up. Sarah Pinborough. I'm going to get Philip Fracassi. I have a very great author in March that I can't tell you about. You got to be in the Fans of Suntup page on Facebook to see that interview live. But then I'll post it here for everybody to see later on. But if you can, get over to the Fans of Suntup page. And if you have any problem getting in, message me at jeff@thejeffword.fun. Because if you have a profile that's less than a year old, we probably won't let you in. But let me know, and I'll work on it. I'll get you in there, okay? So that's what I want to say. So what did I miss, Jill? Okay, so interesting fact about Stephen King's The Regulators. It was first intended as a movie script. Oh, for director Sam Peckinpah. Oh, I did not know that. Making The Regulators the first written book, and thus the one everyone should read first. Oh, yeah, I always did read The Regulators first and then Desperation.
So Jeff Con's going to feature a Western Film Festival.
Okay, well, if we're going to do that, we need to do a Western Film Festival.
Scott hated Bruce Dern when he killed John Wayne and the Cowboys.
Scott hated Bruce Dern when he killed John Wayne and the Cowboys?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, Bruce Dern's a bastard. But he's funny in The Burbs. He's hilarious in The Burbs. Hans, I didn't know that. Okay, good night, Cat House. I won't misgender you again. Peck and Paw passed on the script and might have renewed his career, but he died instead. Why did he die instead of doing a movie? Later, Steven, Night, Mitch. Hans, I would recommend reading Regulator separately from Desperation. They are not really linked. Yeah, it's like Stephen King put them in a blender and regurgitated them. Oh no, actually I did read Desperation first and then The Regulators. So I was wrong. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Jeff. Huzzah, producer Jill. This wouldn't be the same without you. Huzzah. Oh, that's nice. It's true. It's very true. Even me? Even you what? What did I do? I thought you were leaving. I thought you were going. Night, everyone. Thanks for a fun stream. Okay. I study Westerns if you need help with a list of good Westerns. Nobody's seen. Nice. Thanks for all the laughs, producer Jill and everyone else. Yes, thank you all for being here. One thing I did want to say real quick is the reason you should listen to Beef Daddy is that I unboxed this book a long time ago, and I told everybody to get it. This is Cosmic Interruptions. Do you know what it's selling for? This book is selling for $400. So I'd immediately wrap it in Mylar. But oh my God, you got to listen to Beef Daddy. Sometimes I'm right. And you could turn $50 into $400, or have an awesome collection of Joe Lansdale stories. That's all. That was like the only thing I had on my list that I wanted to say. So, Hans, you're a great source of info, said number one, and that means something when number one says it. So, good night, all. It's 9 o'clock. I went an hour and a half. Jill tells me I only get an hour for these. So,
Well, that works.
I get in trouble. I go an hour and a half. My stylist, I can't do anything about my face. Sorry. To everybody else, thank you for being here. I hope you had something tasty, had some enjoyment out of it. And I will be back next week with another one, and another one after that, and another one after that, and then I'll probably die. So, I don't know. So, good night, everyone. Great show. Have a good night. Good night, Stephanie. Good night, Max or Hans. Good night, everybody. Be good to each other. Read a good book. Drink a good beer. Get some rapture.